I was just watching it.
Good.
That's why I thought I'd jump on.
Oh,
I
you
kind
the
of
man.
stopped watching it at the pegboard talk, so I've seen a lot of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
23 minutes.
It's long.
Oh, shit. We're both mean business. You're going Dahmer. I'm going too cool for school.
I haven't broken these out in a bit.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Cheers. Cheers. I'm caffeining up too. What do you got in the holster? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Didn't I leave a couple of these in your fridge a couple years ago?
Yeah, they might even still be there. Like, they give me some sort of sense of satisfaction knowing, like, break glass in case of emergency.
It's kind of like having a thing of Oreos on your kitchen table. You got to walk by it and not have one every time.
I think I've even gone to, like, the local liquor store and picked one up instead of drank the ones in the fridge, because I just feel like those are, like,
sentimental.
Yeah, or just like sunglasses, scorched earth. Yeah.
They don't come with their collector's items now. The one in your fridge, they changed the can.
Oh,
these don't have a pattern on them. The one in your fridge do, I bet.
Oh, like a texture you can feel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Here we go. 1 hour ago, currently with 444 views.
How many? 400?
444. Oh boy. Remind me to tell you after the show of what that ass pounding comment I made was.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, I figured it would be. Hey, it's gonna open the door. It's one of those ones that's gonna open the door for everyone to kind of jump in and, like, you know.
Oh no, that sucks.
It's gonna be,
dude. It's like slapping a toddler.
It's gonna be an open shop on that butthole.
All right.
Dark, Sevi, and Hiller. This is going to be a blast. Okay, Dave Castro, week in review. We're 2 weeks out from the games.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's right.
And we're at playback speed 1 1/4. All right. Hey, and by the way, I asked Dalton if he is dating that chick.
I saw that he is.
Yeah.
He said wifey. Is that a figure of speech, or is he actually married to her?
Oh, I don't know. I was wondering that too. Did you watch the highlight reel on her?
Mm-mm. Did you play it on your show? Because I was just listening.
No, but I'll send you a link. I just watched it with my kids. It's crazy. She's 16-0 or 15-0. She was already won $1 million in the PFL championship. She's fucking incredible.
How many million?
$1 million.
That's great.
Yeah, I think his fight Thursday night is either $500,000. I think it's $500,000. No, Thursday night.
Damn. All the World Fitness Project people should just go be fighters. Make way more money over there.
Sevi, why haven't you posted a black and white cryptic picture with a caption about games and strategy?
Oh, he's talking about Susan Watkins, I think.
Oh. Have
you seen those?
No.
Sousa posted a chessboard, and Watkins posted a risk board. So you should put Monopoly one and say, I have all the money.
Or how about just sorry? I play a lot of sorry, actually.
You're more of an operation guy.
Right.
You know?
I like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Monday 18th. Or
good audio already, right?
He needs to put that mic closer.
I agree.
But
Monday, August.
Yeah, still better than normal.
18th, 2025. Last week, I started back up the affiliate interview series. I decided to have a co-host, and so Nicole Christensen from CrossFit Roots, 17-year affiliate owner, level 4, seminar staff, good friend. She's going to help me co-host these, and we interviewed Ute CrossFit, and it was a great interview. I enjoyed talking to them.
We'll be the decider of that if it's a great interview, Dave. Have you seen that, Hiller?
No, I have not.
What are the chances you'll watch it?
30%.
Oh, wow. That's double my chances.
15%. That's precise.
I just know it's low.
Yeah, mine's also low, but I try to watch all of it. But dude, those are so long. It's like it took me 7 or 8 attempts to get through the one that Susan did on the CrossFit podcast. But I got through it eventually, but I had to like keep on restarting it.
Where's that one? Have I seen? I don't even know if I've seen that one.
It's him. It's Hobart. It's Jen.
Oh.
Jocelyn. Is that her name?
Yes. I listened to that one live. That one's actually kind of cool because the different levels of understanding of CrossFit that come from each person. That one's kind of cool.
It is cool. I kind of felt like I was watching your podcast just without you and with Hobart from like 4 years ago.
Right. I know Hobart should come back on my show. He needs to loosen up before he comes back on my show. Just a little bit, 10 or 20% looser.
You think he drinks? You think Hobart would take a shot or like smoke some pot and hop on the show?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he's a fence sitter. You know what I mean? Like he plays it safe.
I think I've heard him say he's a fence sitter. Someone the other day said they are a fence sitter, which was interesting.
Yeah.
I guess it's good to know.
Yeah, I need to be able to sink my hooks into you and judge you, or else there's only so much I can handle.
You know, you just got to speak your own truth. You know, everyone's got theirs.
Yeah, there you go. Joe's a woman.
Learning more about.
Did you listen to that podcast this morning?
I clicked onto it and I was like, "Damn, her voice is deep."
What they're doing in the Salt Lake area and what's going on in the community for the Salt Lake affiliates. I'm thinking about also starting that back up for athletes and doing basically the same thing, having a co-host who, for the men interviews, having a male co-host, and for the women interviews, having a female co-host. So haven't committed to that yet, but thinking about doing that. Going to jump into comments.
So he's becoming a YouTuber.
Does he mean he's going to have a man and a woman games athlete co-host?
The way I took it is the way he has Nicole Christensen helping him interview affiliates. He's thinking about interviewing athletes all year round. And when it's dudes, he'd have like you as a co-host. And when it's girls he's interviewing, he would have Alexis as a co-host. That's the way I took it. But I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah. I hope he means with like a games caliber athlete as the co-host. I think that'd be neat or cooler at least. It'd be hard to schedule that, I'm sure.
Dude, what if he had here? Oh my goodness.
Froning?
He had Hopper do it when he had males and Tia do it when he had females. That would be huge. That would actually get some views.
That'd be cool as hell. It would be. And then basically they can talk crap about all of them for not beating them on that previous year. Like every once in a while, just put them in their place, right?
Yeah.
Are you texting him to let him know that?
I'm going to give him an audio file. Hey, Dave, when you do that show where you interview athletes, when you interview men, use Hopper as your co-host. And when you interview women, use Tia. That'll not only get you eyeballs, but it'll actually show that the CrossFit Games champions like you and don't hate you. Kill two birds with one stone.
Hey, something's changed with Tia. She's much cooler in the stuff I've seen recently.
Did you hear Nick Johnson's kind of analysis of it?
From what angle? I listened to most of that, if not all of it.
He doesn't go all the way to the root of it, but basically he said, one, having the kid, and then two, training with other athletes has kind of opened her up. But I don't know. I tried to push it. Hey, why now? Why did it take her 8 years before she's like either shown this side of her or let this side of her out? And I couldn't kind of get to the root of it. But yeah, I think everyone's noticed she's definitely more familial now and less of that lone wolf Matt Fraser, type of character that we're used to, thinking who she is.
And we only know what's shown. And I wonder if they have a different person running media, or maybe they're pushing a different angle on it. Maybe she's been the same the entire way and we just don't know.
Right. I got the impression though that your assessment is right from Nick, that basically there has been a shift in her.
Yeah, on a spectrum from like James Sprigg he is who he is, and who's the fakest person in CrossFit? She's slowly moving closer to Sprigg, which I like because I like James.
The fakest person in CrossFit, I think, is this person. I sent it to you in the private chat. I don't want to say it because I don't mean it as a mean thing.
Agree.
I don't mean it as a mean thing.
The next one.
What did you say?
That's like it's a TikTok thing. It's like, do you take this or double it and pass it to the next? It's like, yeah, I'd take it. I'd take that one.
I don't think he knows he's fake. I just don't think he knows how to be. It's just crazy how quickly that name came to me.
It would also suck to have that associated with your name.
Yeah, and
Right.
he's nice. I think he's nice and he's pleasant, and I like him. I just think he's fake as fuck. I mean, I don't know how to.
Ramirez says Noah Olson, but I don't think it's Noah. I think that's Noah. That's just
Yeah,
him.
I think no. I think Noah is Noah. Yep. So
It's like you get kicked in the balls, and the first thing you want to scream is "fuck," and then you're like, "Oh, someone's gonna hate if I say that." Oh shoot, that was so silly of you. Like, that's how they come across.
So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between someone you don't like and someone who's fake. Like, there might be like some personalities out there that like aren't my cup of tea, but I don't think they're fake.
It's not Justin, Camo 24.
But I think you guys are onto it. The nicer you are, probably the more fake you are. Because I think nice is usually often a disguise for honesty and having integrity. Nice is a great cloak. I spent many years just being nice, and it's a great cloak. But I didn't know I was being fake.
It's not Chandler.
Boy, you guys are sniffing out some good ones, though.
It's not Ariel.
All right.
None of those people even crossed my mind, if that means anything.
They're all nice. All right. Here we go.
It's now at Joey Clubbin. I ran the event on the Midway. It was for 31 Heroes. So last week I talked about events that have been on aircraft carriers. I didn't know who ran them, but he just mentioned he ran one for 31 Heroes on the Midway. At Stronger Every Day 714. Hey, Dave, I noticed a lot of parents in the game struggling with their little ones. Has your team discussed more family-friendly areas around Vendor Village? It could be a workout area ran by CrossFit Kids. More vendors for kids.
Have you heard that?
That there should be more family-friendly areas?
Or that anyone had issues with kids at the games?
I'm not really on the pulse for that, though, but I also haven't heard it.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either. There was tons of room to walk around and take your kids to. I wonder what they mean by that. But hey, I'm not opposed to a jungle gym area for kids. You know what I mean? Like some monkey bars.
Where did they have one in Madison? I don't really recall.
I don't remember, but Madison was great. You could just go to the food court and let your kids go fucking bonkers, indoor or outdoor. You know what I mean?
So the food court, yeah, that big old concrete area or gravel area.
Yeah, just where all the like trucks were set up and shit. Like you could just sit out there and let your kid go crazy.
Put a leash on him. I bet you love leash children.
Oh God, yeah, my favorite. Fucking A. Oh my God.
I'm not sure I've ever heard you go off about leash kids, but I bet you hate it.
It's disgusting.
Barrel or even exercise gymnastics.
Hey, and you know what's even crazier is like if it's a really, really obese mom and she's got her kid on a leash, like I know why you have them on a leash because you can't catch them.
My dad and I were driving somewhere the other day, and there was a bunch of kids walking out of a ice cream shop, and he goes, "I bet the mom's huge."
And was she?
I'm like, you nailed it, Dad.
Yeah.
Because the kids were walking out like this, like their arms could barely fit out of their shoulders. There was so much fat off of their arms. Like, man, that's the next generation.
I played what was it? 6, 7, 8, 9. I played 9 games of fucking to 11 of tennis with Joseph the other day in the 12 o'clock noon heat. It was fucking crazy. There's no one else on the courts. And afterwards we went to Jamba Juice and we go in there and there's a kid in line in front of him. He's 13 years old, 300 pounds, and he has all these scabs on his neck and all these black marks. And he's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "That's fucking type 2 diabetes." You know what I mean? That's like
13 years old.
Yeah, it was crazy. His hands were fat. It was nuts. No, Annie doesn't know she's fake.
She can't be fake. She has 3 kids now.
Yeah, she doesn't know she's fake. Oh God, her most recent post about kids is like just fake as fuck.
The one with the photo reel of her belly insides?
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. It's just her and Frederick and 2 other kids, and she's pregnant, and she says something about sacrifice and like our lives, we don't have time for ourselves, and it's like it's just Annie's not fake. She's just dumb. Yeah, she's not very well thought out, I don't think.
I thought she would have made a great commentator on the World Fitness Project documentary. Potentially.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah. I think, for what it's worth,
I could see that. Yeah.
they should have spliced in all amongst Lauren Smith, some Annie, and some Katrin, because they're already paid. I mean, you paid all three of them. You might as well cut it up and make it a little bit more interesting.
Hey, if they would have put Lauren in something low cut, you would have got a bunch of fuck off, Hiller. Lauren's fine.
Everyone would have been mad at me.
Yeah, they'd have been like, we're good.
Dude, she was at least 51% of the documentary. It was nuts.
Yeah. She was having a good hair day. Her hair looked awesome.
Yeah.
Her smile was great.
Tried real hard.
Yeah, her smile was great.
Equipment play areas. I think this is a great opportunity for more ticket sales and new sponsors. We'd love to throw some ideas out there. Thanks for all you do. In Madison, for several years, we had a really large build out for the kids. I think not. It varied. Sometimes we had like bounce houses. Other times we just had CrossFit Kids activations. So definitely there we played around with different kids areas. I think it's something we should definitely explore and revisit as the venue size permits and allows. In Albany, it might have been a little tough to have a area to pull that off, but noted, and we'll definitely take a look at it. At Brody Newton 10.
You guys just want to know who the fakest is. You just want me to say it so you can judge me. I refuse to be judged. It's my experience. It's my reality. And you guys already guessed their name. And Hiller already gave it away by what he was doing. I saw you do that, Hiller. Hiller already gave it away. You guys.
Someone picked up on it too.
Oh, they did. Yeah. All right.
Dave, the games were awesome. We've been involved in CrossFit since 2010, and this was the best games in a long time. 3 days, 10 events, 30 athletes with no cuts was perfect. He actually said 39 athletes. I think he meant 30. I think the 3 days was good. I do believe I would like to see a 4-day event still. But I do think the 3 days worked out.
Hiller?
12 events in 4 days.
Is that that's for you? That's what you'd like to see?
That's what he said. You said
no, but how about you? What's your opinion on that?
Whether or not it should be more or less, or more days, less days.
Yeah.
I honestly really liked, I think it was 17 or 18, where they had a Wednesday, Thursday off, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But that Wednesday, all hell broke loose. It was when they did the row, the muscle up, the squat. JR's watching this freaking out because I'm getting it all wrong. But there was 4 events on that Wednesday. And the events were kind of shorter, followed by, of course, the longest one. But I really liked having them the off day and then 3 more days.
What was the longest one? What was that one? Was that the one with Travis Mayer?
I think that was a marathon row. On that night.
Oh, was that in Carson?
I believe it was Madison.
Madison, okay.
Maybe first or second year Madison.
God, it's so crazy. I only remember one year with the row, and that was, I don't remember the second time they did the row. I only remember the one that was in Carson.
I think I was right. It's 18. They did crit.
Oh, yeah. I didn't follow that games. I was there, but I was just pouting the whole time because I couldn't be behind the scenes. Yep.
But that's the way that I've liked the games the most. And actually, I think they probably could have done it this year, considering everyone had to check in or show up by Tuesday anyway.
I'm guessing it was for financial reasons they shortened it. Is that your guess?
I mean, they already had everything. The craziest thing about walking around on Wednesday or Tuesday over there was that there were people telling you which doors you couldn't use already.
Maybe well, let's just say the broadcast cost them $400,000, but if they would have added the guys there for another 2 days, or just shit like that, just shit we're not thinking, rent the porta potties longer. I don't know.
I think they could have asked you guys to do it then, right? The Sevon podcast.
That'd have been awesome.
Yeah. Hey, we want to run an event on Wednesday. You guys got these 4 events. Can we trust you to broadcast a 3-hour row?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cameras won't overheat. We're good.
Yeah, we got that. Did you have a problem with? I know you're saying what's ideal, but did you have a problem with the 3-day 10 event? Do you still think it was I know that the 2024, you're like no good, not really a test. How about 2025? Do you give it a pass?
I think they could have added something longer. Because the longest event, yes, was 45 to 55 minutes. I think that they could have done something on top of it as an 11th event in the 20 to 35 minute realm, whatever it might be, or even just 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because everything else ended up being kind of short. And yes, Hopper's a very power output based dude. Very similar to, I mean, maybe he corrected too far the opposite way. Spriggs enduring, Hopper's powerful.
It is kind of cool to do Wednesday and rest Thursday because then you could really beat the fuck out of them on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's why I liked it. The marathon row. Most impressive thing about that was Fraser's finishing on marathon row. I think he was like 10th.
Do you remember who won it?
Esslinger.
Oh.
You know who that is?
Like, is it Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't pick him out of a crowd. He's a Euro dude.
Yes. I wouldn't be able to pick him out of a crowd either.
Anyone know the Biomax Peptides site? Yes, I tried Googling it. No luck. Biomaxpeptides.com. Tried putting in a Biomax.
I have a crazy story to tell you about something in relation to Biomax. I'll remember for later.
Okay. Oh, I just typed in biomaxpeptides.com and it came up.
There's a two sites. There's a peptide site and then there's also like a health site. And you won't be able to find the peptides on the health site, so you got to make sure you look up the peptide variant. Are you on that one?
I'm on this one.
I see nothing. Okay. Can you buy? Yeah, that's the right one. What's the website URL?
Biomaxpeptides.com.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe Google has something against it or something.
But there's two of them. And I know because Alexis was trying to buy some BPC or something on there, and she's like, I can't find it. And she was on the health side. We
question is, we are all criticizing the Bob and Joe show. Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes. I made one this morning about this.
Is it a video or Instagram?
Video.
But Dave makes it clear the Masters could be around the games as long as Legends runs it. If they decided not to deal with all the crap. Meaning Dave said it could be at the same venue if they ran it.
I'm not sure I follow the question.
All right.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I'm just guessing that somewhere Dave said, hey, well, let's keep listening. I'm guessing somewhere Dave said, yeah, I don't care if Legends was at the games, but I'm not running it.
They make it tough.
Yeah.
The best regional workouts were the ones where the teams coincided with the individual. So I think it'd be even better if the individual elite open division events coincided with the age group events. That would definitely make more people pay attention just because then they don't have to understand two separate freaking competitions.
Hiller, can you use reconstitution water to mix BPC?
The only water you should use with peptides is bacteriostatic water. And anything you don't use or else you use, you're risking infection.
Does Metfix redirect to CrossFit? Can't believe I read that.
10 events. I think 10 events is fine. 10 to 12 or 12 to, I think 12 might be a good spot to end up, especially if you go with 4 days. And then the 30 athletes with no cuts was perfect, was what he said. I think the 30 athletes with no cuts was good. I think the 30 athletes and the 20 teams was the right number, especially with no cuts. I think if we go back to 40, which I don't know where we're at yet on that, we're kind of looking at it all. I think we need to have cuts, but 30 does allow us to kind of push through and keep everyone in.
At the 2010 or 11 games, I can't remember 10, I'm guessing, when Rich Froning fell off the rope and Graham Holmberg won, Dave said if Rich would have won, but he couldn't climb a rope, he wouldn't have let him win. He would have been like, no, that disqualifies you.
Yeah, that would have been nuts.
What do you think about, I like cuts. What do you think about if you take last place in any event, that's it, you're out?
Who presented this the other day?
I said it on the show. No, I wrote it in the chat on the Mudweiler Coffee Pods and Watch show. Mudweiler liked it.
I like it a lot. That'd be so good.
Yeah, you're last, you're out. So first event, you get last, bye.
Well, did you at all see the thing I did with Bill Leahy, where him and I came to the conclusion that it would have been in his best interest to have walked the first event because there was no minimum work requirement, and he messed himself up all weekend.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he probably would have done better overall.
Yeah.
That said, like your solution fixes that. You don't need minimum work requirements. You just have to not finish last.
Yeah, you finish last and you're toast. Especially if you're only gonna have 30 athletes. Fuck it.
And dude, imagine what that would look like from a internet standpoint, or like just like that athlete. Just you get the credit of saying, yeah, I finished dead last on X event, and I got cut. Like,
Yeah. Event 1 would be crazy, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
do you think that Bronislaw just wouldn't have come to the games?
I can imagine him. And is he even with Kotler anymore? I know he was.
I don't know.
All we're doing is getting you ready for event 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the media around the cut of the final person would make the bottom of the leaderboard interesting.
Yes. Yes. Hey,
Everyone
and those
would be
people
waiting
would
to see
get
who's in last.
and those people would get the most attention they'd get anywhere.
Yeah, Squid Game style. Greg C.
There you go. WTF? There's your free advice. Just start cutting the person who gets
No,
last.
I hope they don't do that. I'd have to watch that.
At Darling Zach, Dave, what do you think about releasing this year's games workouts as a CrossFit class-friendly version? Break it down to 1 week of programming, and the community can see just how human we are. I'm pretty sure Cap programmed a number of them into the week, but yeah, they're super straightforward. A majority of them are super straightforward, and would
You don't like it?
Large Marge wrote that your solution is Kale Lehman's nightmare. I don't like what Dave's saying, because they've I'm the 2021 virtual fittest man on earth, Dave. You don't even remember that you've already done this. Are you going to talk about it? You're not, because you've already done it. The thing that's being presented to you right here, right over your head.
And you won it.
Yeah. In 2021.
Hey, did you do that for HillerFit? Would you just take all the games workouts and be like, hey guys, here's the scaled version?
We did 2 of them as prescribed. One of them was the snatch run.
Okay.
And then I'm not remembering what the other one. Oh, we did the back squat. We did a 1 rep back squat, which was kind of off the cuff. But that's a games event, and we did it on that Monday following.
Sentinel already made a community version on IG. There you go.
Yeah, I saw those too.
Del Monte.
be easy to put in as class programming and just scale as needed or modify as needed. At Photo Willemzig, I love the new marketing direction for CrossFit. Fuck the quick fix, but he used the little asterisk where the U is. At Hey Social, I just saw a video of Guy doing max height box jumps with his dog. Have you ever done a max height box jump at the games? Maybe couple that with a running Isabel type of workout. Just a thought. So I think a max height box jump is something really cool that should be tested. I don't know if it should be tested at the games, which leads me to this concept I was playing with a week ago. And the working title is.
Before we get to that, what do you think about max height box jump as a 50-point event at the games?
I've watched the week in review to this point, so what he's about to present is an excellent option. But I think that I've always liked the idea of having perhaps on a Wednesday, like we just talked about, like a combine style thing where you bring all the athletes in. And the thing about it being a test is you have to have it partitioned where everyone does the same thing in the same order. So you can't do it how you would do a local competition. Do you know what a floater workout is?
Yeah.
Like you just kind of go do the box jump, and you just got to make sure.
This was a floater workout at NorCal.
Yep, that's right. Good. So like I've always thought like having an NFL combine bench press agility thing that everyone has to do, and you get points per event would be cool. But as far as I've always been curious how Dave sees the test of fitness, like the inner mechanism of his mind. Like, and I don't think that can play into it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know,
hey, what if you ran a combine that was like 7 events, and instead of scoring the events, you just gave the winner from that day. You how you placed in it is how you get your points.
Do you get 200 points for that?
Sure. Let's say you have everyone show up on a Wednesday and they do the combine and they play. First place gets 200 points. It's like set. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit.
So you could bonk an event and still win the whole fucking thing.
I like it. I don't know if it works with the test of fitness.
Right. Okay, let's see what he says. I think he this idea, I think I know it too. I think he told me.
Not the CrossFit Games. And I'm thinking about an event or a concept that is out of season, possibly in November or December, where you bring the top athletes in, and it's not the CrossFit Games. And what that means is we can do a lot of fun stuff and cool stuff and test something like a max height box jump, test a softball throw or a javelin throw, test a broad jump, test a 40, test a bunch of other kind of non-traditional movement things or physical things, a max outset hold, something like that even. Things that you typically, even though we've done something like that at the games years ago, L-sit hold, things that you typically wouldn't see in the games, but are still cool things to do with this cohort of individuals with the fittest alive. And it wouldn't be for the title of the fittest alive. It'd be just kind of like an expedition where the top athletes are being tested in things that we wouldn't do at the games. So the not CrossFit Games, playing around with that, thinking about how I'd pull that off, thinking about who I'd invite. Meaning, like, would it be the top 10? Would it be the top 20? Would it be top 5? And thinking about no fans, just kind of made for TV. So I've been playing around with that concept. I think it'd be really fun. It'd be really cool. And yes, max height box jump could be included.
What are this? Let's pick 7. Tell me 7 of the things in that would be in that.
225 bench press for reps.
Okay, 225 bench reps.
40-yard dash.
40-yard dash.
400.
400 meter time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably like 100-yard handstand walk.
Okay. Oh, so that's 300 feet. I like that. 100-yard handstand.
Yeah. Do a vertical jump.
Okay, I like it. Vertical jump.
Maybe a shot put.
Okay, shot put.
And then triple jump. Is that 7?
Oh, triple jump. What about? I was hoping you would put max pull up on there. Weighted pull up. No good.
No, that's good. And maybe you could do that instead of like 2 jumping events. Did I put 2 jumping events in there?
Vertical and triple.
Yeah, get rid of the triple jump and put the pull up in.
All right. That's the second year. The second year is a 200-meter swim.
Yeah. There you go, Dave.
At Drake,
that's
Steven,
as much thought as they put into the programming anyway, so they can just make that.
60-foot rope climb for time.
Ooh,
hey,
cool.
I'm all for stupid ropes, dangerous ropes. I'm all
Squat
for
225 for reps and have no one be able to walk the Thursday after.
I've always thought it would be crazy to do a death by with all the men on the floor, and you got to put 225 on your back.
Uh-huh.
And it's like every 5 seconds it beeps, and you got to do a squat and see last man standing. I think the crowd would lose their shit. I do think someone would get really sore.
I'm pretty sure that outside of benchmarks like Mary, they really struggle to do AMRAPs though, or workouts where you're punished by doing more work, but you also win for having done more work. Does that make sense? Yeah.
What do you mean by struggle?
I don't think that they like the concept of if you win the event, you have to do more than the person who gets the spot beneath or last place in comparison to you.
Oh, gotcha.
But again, I don't know what the hell Dave's thinking, but from what we've seen, AMRAPs are like, because that's the whole reason behind an AMRAP.
Does that thing that Rogue does at competitions that I really like, the elimination, does that fall under that? Because if you get eliminated in the first round, the other people still have to do 4 rounds.
Yeah, and they've done the squat clean stuff before, like the 14 pyramid.
Yeah. I like that year they did the thing where you had to run out there and lift the ball. I think Danny Spiegel won it. She got to show off her athleticism, like diving under the.
I like that, yeah. In the terms of athleticism, for sure.
Yeah,
in general, I hate that event, but.
Oh, you did?
I like what you said about it.
What didn't you like that when there was that one hiccup where they had to pick up the stone and it would hit the edge of the table and fall back down? Is that what you didn't? What didn't you like about that?
It's similar to complexes to me. So like that event, for example, could have just been stone lift. You don't have to do all the other mumbo jumbo.
Right.
When people do like a max bear complex and Guy Malheiros wins, it's like you could have done that via clean and jerk as well.
Okay.
And like everyone else basically sorts how you would expect it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do something where you're cutting people like that, I think you got to have something else to it.
What are those things called? Josh Everett used to do one. It was in Every Second Counts. they have a bunch of logs, and you go there and you run this little course on it. There's a word for it. You jump over logs. What's it called?
Just an obstacle course? What are you talking?
No, it has a special name. It's not really. It's kind of like an obstacle course, but it's just logs. And there's no like monkey bars or cargo net. It's just logs, and you jump up and over them. Don Patey. It's called Gay Stuff. All right.
Steeplechase?
No. There's a patch. Is it called a patch? Is that the word? Patch ops.
Palmetto Pulse. I think Miriam did 225 for, I think it was 155 for like 100.
It's called the Patch Obstacle Course.
You found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's called the Patch. It's kind of cool. I'm just kidding. It's pretty difficult. Yeah, Josh Everett used to do it as part of his training. It's crazy. All right. Oh, the birds are going wild in Chicago.
Oh, no, those are the cicadas, man. You can hear those bastards?
Yeah, just barely.
All right.
7.
I tried to get the world record holder of the beer mile on. If anyone knows him, let me know. He drank a beer every 400 meters, 4 rounds, 4:27.
Damn.
Fucking nuts, dude.
Have you ever done a beer mile?
No.
Have you ever done any sort of mile with food or beverage?
No, I'd fucking die if I did that, I think.
I did one with milk once, and it wrecked me.
Did you throw up?
No, but I wish I did.
I think I saw people at HQ do the milk one, and people were throwing up.
It's something else, dude.
But it was my first games in all the city. Although the games were amazing. I'll definitely be going every year I can from here on out. With the future in mind, have you thought about going to a venue with multiple buildings and mandating the age group to be at the same place at the games at the same time?
Oh.
But ran by the people running it this year. I think it'd bring more of a festival. Woodstock.
This is what Larry was talking about.
Back to the games like it's meant to be. Thanks. Yeah, definitely thinking about that. Definitely considering what it would look like. The thing here's one of the reasons why. Well, 2 reasons why we broke the age groups away.
Money and money.
The ability to move from a venue like Madison, or the ability to find new locations to go when we had everything together, was really tough because the infrastructure needed to house everything and run everything was like the Madison venue and even the build out. I mean, I think people who went there realize this, but most people don't. That outdoor stadium we built from scratch. We took a parking lot. We actually grinded down we leveled out the parking lot a little, so the floor was.
Yes,
it's pretty funny. Everything he's saying is money.
Yeah, money.
He said the infrastructure. He said we built out our own stadium, and he talked about the logistics of being in Madison. It's like money, money, money.
Money.
You were right. Yeah.
Money. Hill, are you doing a behind the scenes on Tyson this season?
No. That dude's always out practicing. He was supposed to come here tomorrow and work with Jim, the Slice Block guy. And then his practice schedule changed, and now he can't practice his mounts.
Oh, I need to thank Jim. He just sent me a new Slack box.
What's wrong with your old
one? Nothing, but he has a new he sent me a kids one, and now he has even a smaller kids one.
Those are important. I was talking to Travis at the games. Jim had a booth, Slack Block booth, and he was giving away jerseys for people who could go for 2 minutes. And I'm like, damn, that's going to be tough. And then I saw him later that day. He goes, dude, there weren't any for the chicks. There were chicks who were able to hang out on that thing for like 10 minutes.
On the Slack box?
Yeah. But if you don't have the one that's correct for your size, it's just so dense that it's like standing on a slightly less solid floor.
Yep. The size 14 one my kids can do all day.
Yeah. It was funny.
Miss Renee, I love the layout at Madison, Fort Worth. Yes. Sucked to have to wait in line for every time going from the arena to the vendor village. Yep, that too. Sebon's never ran a mile.
Is that true? What's your best mile time?
A blasphemy. Oh God, I don't even know. To be honest with you, I haven't ran a mile for time since high school. I ran,
dude.
Yeah, the other day
at CrossFit HQ for how many years? You never ran a mile for time? Man, I did this workout with on the minute of pull-ups with a salt bike in between every day.
At the I did a lot of pegboard too. A lot of pegboard. About 6 months ago, I ran 2 miles. And and the first mile I did 9-minute average, and the second mile I did a 7-minute average. So I did two. That's pretty good, right?
You run a 7-minute mile?
Yeah, I ran a set for a total of 16 minutes for 2 miles.
Is that on the treadmill?
Yeah, on the air runner.
I can't. I don't believe you.
Okay, should I film that? You didn't.
I mean,
no,
I like the fact that you think you could a 7-minute mile on a.
I don't think I did it. I did it. I ran a 9 and a 7.
Think. What was your time overall? It would have been
16 minutes.
I
ran 16-minute 2 mile.
Do you have any verification? Was Avi standing there watching you?
No. Does it have memory on it though, like the rower? Oh
no. And it's funny you even asked that because that means I know you haven't used it that much since. Yeah, I'll just go back like 3 rungs on the
bro. Thing. I can't even see the monitor while I'm running. I have to stop and walk up to it and hold the bars to look at the monitor.
Because your eyesight's so bad?
No.
Because you don't put new batteries in it?
No. Try again. I'm too short. Dude, if I want to see the monitor, I have to run faster.
Dude, Daniel Garrity, I believe 25 strict pull-ups more than a 7-minute mile.
Oh God, you guys, every time you guys see me move, you're like, oh my God, I didn't even know he could squat.
No, hey. I know you can squat well, but also I just imagine you running like very stiff, you know?
Hey,
sustaining it for 7 minutes.
Hey, did I send you my back squat video?
The 165 one?
No, I sent you a 175. I posted a 175 squat clean, but that you said, can you back squat 215? And I know I didn't send to you, but then I did it again and I did 225. Did I send that to you?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, I meant to.
You sent me one where you're doing a bunch of reps.
No, you cannot see. Oh yeah, I did a set of 20. That was crazy. That was crazy. I can't believe I did that. Well, I'm shorter and I can see the monitor. Well, fuck, I don't know what you're doing because I have to like struggle to see it, and I'm 5'5". He can't run, Hiller. Jeez.
I don't think you can run.
Hey, listen, the other day I did a running workout with Bryson and Taylor, and the first thing they said is they're like, wow, you run good.
When you say with, you mean they were watching you do it? Or
yeah, they were watching me do it.
Advised you on it?
They were watching me do it. I did I did an extra round. It was a 5-round workout. Actually, I did 6. I don't count so good.
Okay. What did they say about you running well?
Listen, when I did a partner workout with Sevan, I was genuinely impressed and proud of Sevan. He was moving so well. His back broke, and I rubbed oil on his ass. Yeah, I ran good with Pool Boy. I don't have a good big engine or anything, but yeah, I ran great.
Workout with Pool Boy? There was running. There was running with him.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I need to put more I need to post some shit like. God damn. 225 back squat. He's lifting more than most teenagers.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Most
level. Then we brought in the green matting. Then we brought in all the bleachers. So that was just a parking lot, and we built that from scratch. Then there was a stadium. Then there was hundreds of thousands of feet where the vendor village was. Then there was hundreds of thousands of feet where the athletes were. It was like, especially if we were going to build that outdoor venue, an ideal footprint for doing everything.
Yes.
Hundreds of thousands of feet. Thousands of feet, Dave.
Yeah, 100,000 feet is what is that? That's 1,000 by 1.
Hundreds of thousands. So I'm thinking 1,000 to 2,000 feet. So he's trying to say that from the venue or like the outdoor arena to the stadium, that there was upwards of, I don't know, a quarter mile. Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, 1,000 feet's a fifth of a mile.
Okay. I actually think I believe him on that. But at first it sounded like it was just totally incorrect.
Donation show 7-minute mile and we'll buy you a TV. Listen, fuck nut. I don't need a fucking TV. I have fucking 6 TVs in my house. There's so many fucking TVs. I don't know what to do with.
That used to be a flex, dude. Now no one even watches TV anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They only watch 2 things. They watch Hiller and UFC. And a third thing, don't tell anyone, and Lauren Khalil's show. I want to know her experience because her experience is her truth.
That was an insane thing she said.
Oh my God.
I mean, I understand it, but I don't like it at all.
Yeah, I understand it too, but there's so many things that people experience all around me and they say what happened. I'm like, that didn't even fucking happen.
Can you quote it? Because I think I'll mess it up. It was something like, it's their truth and everybody can have it.
I wouldn't. She said I would never question someone. I would never call someone a liar for the truth that they or for the experience they said they
bro.
had. And
And
it's like,
all I can go to is like, if you stole something from a grocery store, they're like, you stole. Lauren's over there like, yeah, but their truth states that they didn't actually steal it.
yes,
They're
yes,
trying to feed their family or something.
yes,
No,
yes,
they still stole it, dude.
yes. Hey, that's so funny that you use that. Where did I? God, I saw a kicked out of baseball game honoring billboard ballot stuffing. Oh man, that sucks. I had a link. God, I had a link where this lady gets caught stealing a Rolex watch and $100 from a guy who's in a nursing home and he's dying, and the cops catch her, and she's like, "This is totally out of control. That guy's fucking gonna be dead. He doesn't need that stuff." Like that was. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like when everyone starts looting, right? A bomb moves off. It's like, well, I can rob the grocery store. Everyone else is doing it.
Right. Yeah, it's fine. Your experience is only true if I agree with it, Sev. Yeah.
That one's good too.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Yeah.
Thing that we did there. The thing is, that's not scalable, or that's not, you can't replicate that across the country, or eventually when we want to take it globally across the world. So one of the main reasons we broke into,
that's not a good excuse either. Just because you can't do it
Dude,
every time.
He's been saying this for a bit, you know.
What?
That he wants it to be replicable and scalable and worldwide applicable. All the above.
Hey, listen, if I can only fuck you in bed, that doesn't mean that I can't get a blowjob in the car. I don't know if that metaphor works. Basically, what I'm saying is just because one venue allows you to do certain stuff, but you're concerned that another venue won't 10 years from now, doesn't mean you don't do it. That's crazy. That's batshit crazy. I'm not going to save this woman who's about to fall in the street and get hit by a car because I can't do it for every woman. That doesn't even make sense.
Why do they have to move it is the thing. To me.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because Chicago's got Lollapalooza every year, and if you want to go, you just go there. And if you want to go to the one in Vegas and the festivals in Florida, like the EDCs of the world, you go there. There's one in Belgium that's massive. Like, go to that one. It's not like they're going to bring the one in Belgium, which is specific to Belgium, to Nebraska, because you have to scale it. Like, it ruins it.
I don't know why they move it every year. I mean, clearly they moved it to Albany to save money. I don't even know why. Do you think that there was a conversation like Lazar died in Fort Worth, so we have to move it?
We can't possibly go back here because nobody will attend. Little did they know is nobody would attend anywhere.
I don't think that's true.
What do you mean?
I don't think having it in I think if they would have had it in Fort Worth again, they would have gotten more people than Albany.
Because of what? The airports?
Airports, more people, Texas, more accessible.
Yeah, Albany is totally shit. I didn't understand how bad it was, but it's quite bad.
It's stuck. It's like a casino that needs to be torn down. It's like so old. It's a museum.
It's a state capital, right?
I guess, yeah.
That's all I knew about it before we went there. And then afterwards, I'm like, damn, none of these hotels should have been $250 a night.
Is that what they were?
Crazy, dude.
Dude, you should have seen where fucking Pedro and JR stayed.
I dropped Pedro off one night. It was not that far off from where I stayed.
A travel lodge. It was crazy. Every time I went there twice, and both times the fucking parking lot smelled like weed. And it looked.
You should just go back to Madison or stay in Carson.
Yeah, and it looked like the parking lot was a hangout for thugs, for where gangbangers rest while they're not gangbanging.
Who decided? What was Greg's vision on that when it was like his decision? Did they have to move it from one spot to another? I mean, they did move it. Why did they? What the hell?
He loved Madison. He thought Madison was like the best place ever. He did not. Greg did not like Carson. Greg thought that Carson was like unsafe. Some people got robbed some people's cars got broken into in the parking lot in Carson, and so he was like, "Fuck that place." But he loved Madison. He loved it because it was in the center of the country. He loved all the cultural shit. He loved all the libtard shit, right? That was there, like all the restaurants and the walking paths, and he just thought it was a cool familial place.
You think he would have kept it there, like just kept it there for as long as it could stay there?
Yeah, I think he would have. Or yeah, I think he would have. He would have at least pushed towards it. I really think Albany looks like they got. It looks like they got a sweet deal in Albany.
I mean, I could see why. It's quite shit.
Right.
Do you think?
Did you walk around the area where the stadium was? There was some crazy shit. When we pulled up on Tuesday to look at the stadium, there was a dude peeing on the side of the stadium.
Bro, I made an entire video talking to these homeless dudes. I saw it all.
Right.
Do you think Greg would have taken it to Europe?
I don't know. I have no interest in it going to Europe. I think CrossFit's an American brand. I think just like the NFL is not in Europe. I think CrossFit should stay in the United States.
I know you don't like it, and I don't either. I'd keep it here, but I want to know what Greg would have done.
Yeah. I don't know.
He's kind of a loose cannon. You don't know. He could have done it.
I'll ask him. He'll be here Wednesday. I'll ask him. The worst thing about Madison was the guy taking videos and pictures in the bathroom. Yeah, but at least it was in the boys' bathroom.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a little snap a photo of my dick. One time in college, this is before there were digital cameras, but people didn't have cell phones when I was in college. And we were at this party at this girl's house, and my buddy took a camera that was sitting on the kitchen counter and put it in his pants and snapped a photo of his dick. And then we went to that house 2 weeks later, and it was a picture of his dick was on the fridge.
How'd it look?
Tiny.
How tiny?
Just like all mushed up, like it had been in the pants too long, like this big, like little, like a little,
I understand.
Just all fucking crumpled up.
Does that happen to you when you work out? Like you get into like streamlined fighter mode, like you're becoming more aerodynamic for the task at hand?
Yeah, and it's just 10 inches of foreskin and there's no penis in it. Yeah, that's what I look like.
Is that a circumcised thing?
Yeah.
10 inches of foreskin. Jesus.
It looks like a shirt on the ground.
Oh,
Where's your
no.
penis? Oh, it's in there.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Just imagine like a long tube stock sitting on the ground, crumpled up in your room. That's what it looks
like. Those things that they fill sausages with?
Yes. Yeah. My dick looks like a used condom.
I don't know what those look like anymore.
I'll send you a photo tomorrow morning.
That'd be a crazy thing in the group chat. All of a sudden, you'd be like pushing Taylor for the craziest thing sent in the group chat.
Send it, con. Guys, look.
Groups away from the individuals and teams was to give us the ability to move the games and to go to new venues and new locations, and specifically at some point internationally with being able to open up way more venue options. And I think it did that for sure. Like there's a lot more places we can go now because our infrastructure needs are definitely less. Also, the other thing is we were running it all. And that was a massive week for our teams and our infrastructure. And actually, it turns out to be like a couple weeks.
That part I get. If you're only hosting a few teams and 60 athletes, I do get that a smaller venue works.
Because we had to come in.
Yeah, no masters, no fucking 80 athletes and a gazillion teams.
So much earlier to conduct all of that.
Adaptive
used to be at Madison, right?
They did with the games too?
Yeah.
There was a year when they did everything?
Most years.
Holy shit, I had no idea. That's crazy.
It's crazy you had no idea.
That's crazy.
With this notion of what you suggest, it's basically bringing it to the same city, letting the, in this case, Legends, who runs it now, run it concurrently or nearby, or not concurrently, but maybe a couple days before. Yeah, definitely worth exploring. And I think, and I'll say this, we are exploring and taking a look at. Doesn't mean it's going to happen next year, but we're considering what that would look like for sure.
I hear that a lot. We're considering it. We're exploring it. Yeah, I like the idea of that. And I just feel like that's his way of saying, yeah, never mind. But I appreciate the comment.
I thought that until he said, we are exploring it. He followed up with that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, okay, he actually meant it.
I agree.
Did you see the Bajans get a shout out on the Pat McAfee show today? No. But I did. The commentators were sucking Tyson off last night.
He was crazy yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, that touchdown pass he threw where the guy's running to the corner of the end zone, that reminds me of a pass he made at the buzzer at Shepherd, like in like his second to last game. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, it looks like one of those.
Yeah, he was so good yesterday. It was nuts.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't get to see Caleb play. When I turned on the TV, it was already over. He did good too.
He had good numbers.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, he threw what he was like 6 of 10. The
Mhm.
second drive was a little bit more telling, if you ask me. The first drive, and mind you, Tyson and Caleb both played against the non-starters on the Bills, so like both of the numbers are inflated in general. But Caleb had a good pass, a pass that was high that was caught, and then a pass that the dude ran 40 yards for a touchdown. That said, they're all good.
Okay.
I would say Tyson's completions, and I'm biased, were all far higher difficulty.
Did Sevon actually work for CrossFit, or is that cap? Listen, my pay grade was so far above.
Adaptive.
Yeah. Even that was going to be a little harsh for me, but yes.
All right,
it was even above the games. Okay, here we go.
Good idea. At Andrew Calvert 437. Yo, Dave, put your audio.
Some fucking idiot thought it was weird that Greg didn't know Lazar's name or what country he's from. Greg wouldn't have known his fucking name when Greg owned the fucking company, let alone 5 years after he sold it. Like, wake the fuck up, people. Like, we live in a fucking bubble. If you watch this show, you live in a fucking bubble.
And Craig Ritchie quit CrossFit because Greg didn't know his name.
Yeah, probably.
No.
Oh, didn't know Lazar's name. Yeah.
Ritchie quit CrossFit because Greg Glassman didn't know.
Yeah. Greg can tell you the three people. Greg can tell you the 3 people who've died in affiliates. Their names. That's what was important to him, you jackasses. He can tell you how many dog bites there were per year in affiliates.
They've gone up exponentially as of recent, no?
Sevon, you never made 7-figure there. No need to be that non-humble.
How do you know?
God, Magnus, you are so fucking... I think some of the listeners were born after Sevy's fired from CrossFit. Sevon was responsible for the entire spread of CrossFit. He's the most forward-facing head of the media, growing the company faster than any other business on the planet. Thank you. There was another one you said. Sevon invented the CrossFit Open. Thank you.
Is that true?
No. I was so against the Open. So fucking against the Open. 99% of the time, I went to war with Greg over that. There were a couple of things I went to war with him, but I was wrong. I mean, a lot of people went to war, but most people were too scared to talk. All right.
In mono next time you're using a stereo mic. Yeah, I think the audio is all messed up. I think it's good now, though. I just did a little test 30-second video prior to this. If it's not, tell me again. At Felicia Martinez 9361. I really hope the new CrossFit owners.
Felicia Martinez, Mexican.
Definitely. I want to see Dave editing timelines. He says he's been editing.
Yeah.
I want to see what they look like.
Like if he layers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's got if he's got audio fucking. Sevon invented the anti-freeze squat, clean, and jerk thing.
The hell? I don't get it.
Me neither. Sevon still runs CFHQ Media. Finally, someone says something that's true.
Met condom. Wow.
The fittest bubble on earth. Thank you. Wow, that's a good name. The fittest bubble on earth. That should be the name of a show.
It looks like Gary Roberts.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same hairstyle for sure.
Yeah.
Vibes of the games. As an attendee this year and last year, it hasn't been the same experience at all. Please bring back the festival vibes and on-site camping. At Alex P 2040.
Oh, he's not
awesome
going to
show
answer
for
that?
2020 vibes of the game and stuff. I think it's good now, though. I just did a little test 30-second video prior to this. If it's not, tell me again. At Felicia Martinez 9361. I really hope the new CrossFit owners bring back the festival vibes of the games. As an attendee this year and last year, it hasn't been the same experience at all. Please bring back the festival vibes and on-site camping. At Alex P.
Good pickup. That was good. I didn't pick that up.
Is it because she starts with, I hope the new owners? Is that Dave's way of agreeing with her? Because he read it?
I don't know if he proofreads these, dude.
I don't know. I didn't know Mexicans camp. Felicia Martinez.
I mean, like, what if your whole life is camping?
Yeah, I guess.
What is camping if all you ever do is camp?
Yeah, houseless.
You go from that to just sleeping on the ground outside with no tent.
Sevon lent Greg the couch for the CrossFit movie set. No, but probably that couch had to be found. Like, was probably bought from an antique store for $37,000. Knowing how we operated,
7,000.
I'm not even joking.
I'm pissed off at the moment. Yeah, this couch cost 10 affiliates.
Because I think Greg said, "Hey, I want a couch that looks just like," and it was some TV show like My Three Sons or some shit like that. And then they found it. Yeah.
2040. Awesome show for 2026. You plan on making the full version of the games happen again. Yes, so a lot of people are saying the same thing. Age groups and adaptives together, bring the festival atmosphere, give everybody the opportunity to be on the same floor. And it's also particularly good for the vendors present. Being in Madison myself in 2023 and comparing the pros and cons of each version, my guess in the community is that the community would prefer everyone in the same games. We did this affiliate gathering.
Yes.
They're still on this. I'm ready to move on to the next topic.
Oh, about
like anything else. It feels like it's just redundant questions.
About the game. You think he didn't screen these?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Affiliate summit.
I thought he did, but it doesn't seem like he did either.
Before the games this year, it was a 2 or 3 day, two day. Basically had subject matter experts, had presenters, and that was really popular. We'll definitely be bringing that back next year. So pieces like that, and then adding some other elements, I think are for sure. And next year's the 20th games. So with that, it's a special year. It's the 20th edition of the CrossFit Games, and doing something, trying to capture that would be cool.
It's a tax write-off for affiliate owners to go to the games, right?
Yes. If they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's a vacation tax write-off. All your food, hotel, flights, travel.
At Sam Valenzuela, Dave, have you ever hosted a bachelor party at the ranch? It's my 7-year anniversary, but never had a bachelor party. Meet some good friends through my local affiliate and like to work out, shoot guns, eat bread with TDC olive oil. We've never had a bachelor party at the games. If you're interested, hit me up. We'll see what we can work out.
At the game, he meant at the ranch.
Dude, that'd be the equivalent of a train with Rich. Party with Dave.
Would there be a stripper there?
I think there'd have to be.
Have you ever been to a bachelor party?
Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, I think I would hate it.
I left in the middle of it. I flew home. I was like, F this.
Yeah.
At 1 a.m.
You didn't like the drinking? Just all the drunk dudes?
Yeah, my friends being degenerates. I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Jonas, NCF. Any news in level 4? When can we expect to be up and running again? Are you coming to Europe at the time or starting in the US? Thanks for all the great work you do and the brilliant games. So we are working currently on the level 4 and hope to launch it maybe by October or late October. And it's going to be, we're going to basically remove.
That's huge. People have been asking about this forever. So late October, level 4.
The in-person element to make it more scalable.
Cheaper, to save money.
Right.
They're removing the in-person element to save money, to make it more scalable.
And it's going to be one-on-one engagement and more an evaluation of where you are rather than a test of where you are. And the evaluation comes with coaching to make you better.
Hey, it sounds like one of those porns where it's like the chick comes and she has to suck the director's dick to test her out first.
That's what the level 4 is at the moment?
No, that's what it's gonna be in October.
Damn.
So Taylor, one of the things
Taylor's trying to do level 4.
Taylor's gonna get his level 5 on accident if that's how it works.
Talk about what level 4 is. Instead of us just rating you and saying pass or fail, we're gonna work with you as a coach and where you're at and make you a better coach. So how that works and how that functions, more to follow on that. But it's definitely going to be available to everyone globally with this new format. Edward.
The whole thing is Taylor wanted it to be so fucking hard because he wanted to be so proud of it.
And now it's going to be simple.
Now it's going to be like, hey, you get some feedback.
Level 4 is for everybody.
Yeah, I hope that's not it, but that's what it sounds like.
8962.
It should be a series of like 300 questions all on a 15-second clock.
Yeah.
And you have to give your answers in 15 seconds. And if you don't get something like 90%, you fail. And it's $1,000.
Yeah, I like it. And $1,200 if you want to take it a second time. Instead of it going down, it gets more expensive.
Right. Screw you. You're not smart enough. And you'll never get level 4. You'll be poor before you're a level 4.
Don't waste our time.
Did you ever get sick of Sevon being around you all day? Here's the deal. So he knows really well, like how much space to give me and how not to talk to me and when not to talk to me. Even though he hosts a podcast and all he does is talk all day long, like he's rarely engaging with me or pestering me or talking. Like when you look at his team, like I could never do that with Souza. Like Souza's just always talking and always has something to say. Someone gets and understands.
Oh, he just burned the shit out of you, Souza.
Oh, Maddie.
He roasted you.
Me at least, to where he can just like, hey, I'm not going to talk to the guy right now. Hey, I'm going to stand 5-10 feet away. And so half the time I don't even realize he's following me around. And I actually was blown away. He had mentioned to me before the game started, he's like, hey, I'm just going to follow you around and do a behind the scenes on you. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure. You're going to take the time and do that. On day one of the games, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm following you around. I'm like, all right. And then, you know, he did his thing where he stays around. And I was really surprised that he stayed with me the entire day. And then on day two, you know, I wasn't surprised anymore. I'm like, all right, he's going to do it. And so he stuck around me for the 3 days. And like I said, I don't get sick of it because he gives me a lot of space, doesn't talk to me most of the time, knows when to talk to me, rarely talks to me unless I engage him. And he's a friend. So when I do want to talk or I do want to engage, he's there to engage with. So it was.
The thing with Dave is you have to stay out of his line of sight.
What is he, a shark?
Just doesn't like because you know how he always says he's visual. So he's always looking at stuff and assessing stuff by looks. And so like if he's out on the floor, like before or during an event or something, and you're in his view, he'll just be like, hey dude, you can't be around me anymore. You got to go away. And then you know, that did happen during the weekend. And I just go away for like 30 minutes. And then I text the chick who's like always with him. And I go, where are you? And then I find him again. It's like, you get a certain amount of lives. You know what I mean? Like it's like Galaga. Like if you fall into his beam, he fucking kills you. But then if you don't, and I really did not ask him. Normally when I do the behind the scenes, I'm always asking questions. And this year I didn't ask him any questions because I knew I'd be, except on the last day, he was starting to get really emotional. And so I was like, oh, I should ask him some questions.
Was he dying?
I think he was about, when the games were over, he started he started walking around the venue thanking everyone for their help. And then he even went into the trucks where they do the live feed. And he thanked them. And then when he came out, there were some volunteers there and he thanked them. And as we entered the stadium, the games were over and they were preparing the award ceremony. He stood there and looked over the games. And I think Bill Henniger was there. And I looked at his eyes and I thought I saw his tear ducts turn on. You know, like when someone's eyes start to glass over?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And then you kind of feel it too. You know what I mean? Like you feel like, uh-oh, someone's about to cry.
You recorded that, right?
Oh yeah, I got all that.
Good. Okay.
I don't know if it's in focus.
Some chick behind him.
Shit.
Look, his tear ducts are turning on. You're just staring at her, picking her nose.
And those girls, those helpers that hang out with Dave, they also like help me. They'll be like, if I'm going somewhere and they're like, hey, are you sure you want to do that now? Or like the team around Dave is also a team, like on how to take care of Dave. So it's kind of, but he never rests. He's never like shooting the shit or making connections or networking. He's not doing that. Like, I'll give you an example of some crazy shit. So there was Morris Fiebig was one of the athletes and he's from Germany, right?
Yeah.
And so, and he had a conversation with Dave before the games about like how hard it is to be there or something. I think I recorded it. I can't remember, but it was something emotional and him and Dave were having a pretty intense talk. And then Dave saw a family up on the third deck with a German flag. And he turns over to one of his assistants and he says, hey, go up there and get that family. Moritz was on the floor. And he goes, when this event's over, bring him to the underground. And so when Moritz comes out of the tunnel, Dave's standing there with this family and Dave goes, hey, here's some proud countrymen of yours who are cheering for you.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And so there's just shit like that going on
I thought you were just going to say they're his family. Like,
no.
How the hell could you assume that?
but just because he knew Moritz was feeling a certain way, and then he knew these people as the fans would want to do that, so they got it. And it ended up being a mom and dad with 5 kids, and everyone was like blown away, and they started talking like that Hitler talk, that German talk, and it was all cool. It was all fun and games.
That's cool.
Some of my favorite dudes here. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Dan's always
it worked out.
Workouts.
What about him?
He's always beating me on workouts.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's a Hiller Fit dude?
He is.
At the real Kevin87, don't you have the Fluffy Duck guy blocked on Instagram? Will the age group have good media coverage and live stream? Yes, they'll have a late live stream, and I assume it's going to be good media coverage. I think it will be
crazy
good
assumption.
coverage.
Oh my God. I don't know who's doing it. But that's a crazy assumption, don't you think?
Yeah, that it'll be good.
Yeah, like that's going to be something amazing to clip in a week and a half.
By the way,
when Brian Frank covers it on his gimbal.
Anyone who wants to criticize commentators, the commentators for the Bears game were horrible. Their energy, like people were scoring touchdowns, they're like, "Oh, that was a touchdown." I'm like, "What the?" Like these guys are like
preseason. Preseason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I have the Fluffy Duck guy. I don't like keep tabs on who I block. I'm telling you, I've said this multiple times. Like I'll just block people, and like I'm not like making a note of, oh, Fluffy Duck, I'm blocking you, and I'm not going to forget this. So if I did, I blocked him a really long time ago. And let me say this, I haven't in recent times blocked that many because I actually am not, I don't spend a lot of time on that account. I should get better with it. But so.
He likes Fluffy Duck. He told me he likes Fluffy Duck. He met Fluffy Duck at the airport. He told me he liked Fluffy Duck.
So much he couldn't look at him anymore. He did the Ty Jenkins. He blocked him because he liked him too much.
Yeah, he was getting hard.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this blocking Danny Spiegel? Like, I think, did John block her too? What do you think about Ty Jenkins blocking her?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, what are the psychological implications of there? Like, I don't have her blocked, but she never ever pops up in my feed.
Honestly, Instagram does get kind of annoying. with the like you'll go to like the For You page or the search bar. Yeah. And it'll just be like half naked chicks.
I blocked I didn't block. I put not interested in all the pussy like about 4 months ago. Someone in our chat said you could do that. I know someone in our chat said you could do that, and I just blocked anything with tits. And it's
That's
still
what Ty Jenkins does. It's the same thing.
No, I think he like straight blocked her.
Well, just like you block things with tits. That sounds like the same thing.
Yeah, now it's all dudes and a fat chick. I don't know if it I think you wait, hold on. I think you just you just hold on to it and then there's not interested.
Oh. So you just did that all day and now you never see it anymore?
No, I spent about it's like okay, like look at here's Colbert and some chick with her tits out, right?
Yeah.
So anytime like that one's not so bad, but like my thing was just all beaver. Like it was all just like chicks running and on trampolines and like who knows how it got like that.
That's just how it does it, I think. Like if
maybe I clicked 1,000 of them. But anyway, I just put not interested in all the super hot, beautiful specimens that God made. Just I spent 5 minutes doing that, and then now it just hands me dudes. The floor is yours, Andrew.
Grant only does the workouts with burpee box jump overs in them, and then I never see his name on the leaderboard any other day. So I don't even know if I can say this.
Is this dude fitter than Grant?
I know he does all of the workouts, and Grant only does the burpee box jump over workouts.
Oh, all right.
And I think Grant beats him on those.
So there's not enough data for you to answer that.
Correct.
Or not enough money donated.
No, that's enough. But I think the assessment's fair.
I don't know. At Tyro, Dave, because of the ped, just Tyro. At Tyro, Tryoe.
Black guy?
Yeah.
Dave, because of the pegboard debacle, it doesn't.
Or some weird Nordic country.
No.
Okay, black guy.
First one.
Like the fittest male was crowned, not pointing fingers, as the pegboard problem doesn't seem to have been foreseeable, but it seems as though Gerard or Hatfield would actually be the fittest if their pegboards weren't slick Tia was doing legless pegboard, so her feet wouldn't slip. So it doesn't make sense that any mismanaged rest time wouldn't be the issue. The event didn't end up testing what it was intended to, and I'm assuming all 10 of the events are necessary in determining the fittest on Earth. It's not your nature to put that in an event. That doesn't matter. Do you see that it should be Gerard, Hopper, Hat?
That's a highly manipulative thing. That event didn't test what it was supposed to, and you're not the kind of guy who puts in events that wouldn't matter to crown the fittest. And so, therefore, since it didn't go,
he's already answered this too, right? This is going to be good.
Yeah, this is crazy. I wonder, God, the way he asked it makes it so Dave really can't back down.
Hatfield, Hopper in that order. Other than that, great game.
Bro, Magnus. The only weird Nordic country is Finland. Dude, I want to tell you something. Dude, listen. I'm going to break it to all you guys in your fucking ethnocentric racist countries that you name your country after your fucking your ethnicity, your nationality, and your race are all the same. When we see you as Americans, you look inbred as fuck to us. Even your dogs look inbred. Everything looks different to us over there. You don't even look human to us. You look like you guys are all missing like a chromosome or something. You're either too white or too tall or too long, or your eyes are too far apart. I'm sorry, I don't mean it as anything derogatory, but all those countries, you guys all have a little bit of Cro-Magnon in you, like Annie Thorsdottir or Miko Salo. All of you kind of look a little bit like, whoa, shit, did someone dig that up from fucking Jurassic Park? I'm just telling you the truth. You guys are fucking weirdos.
That's your truth, though, dude. That's your truth.
Yeah, that's my truth.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like some weird villages in Mexico. It's like, holy fuck, you really are midget Chinese people. It's just like, there's just so much fucking inbreeding. So just so you know, just like, you guys are all fucking weird. You got weird names. And now you're being taken over by Muslims, and your women will be raped and pillaged. Thank you.
James.
Oh, here we go.
With you clearly, and then so this went on in the comments. A bunch of people went back and forth with this guy. And
this is the rope climb thing, guys. Here we go. And Dave's
pegboard.
Pegboard thing. Dave, like, he started with he took a little break and said, "I disagree with you."
He stayed with his argument or with his position. Dave, because of the pegboard debacle, is how he phrased it. So I don't think it was a debacle, and I think there was way more going on than people are just. And let me say this about this game of it had that event. If your favorites, if Hatfield and if Gerard would have been better at that event, they would have.
What?
Your favorites. He's insinuating that this person prefers that not Hopper wins over Hatfield or Gerard.
Yes.
That's unfair of you, Mr. Dave.
Yeah, he's on the attack a little bit, right?
Sure is.
Placed higher. That can be played every single event through multiple times throughout the weekend, and that can be played for Hopper. If Hopper at the last event wouldn't have missed those few reps, then all of what you're talking about would be wiped out. And so, like, that game of focusing on one moment in one event and going down that rabbit hole, I think is unfair oftentimes, because for every athlete, or just creating this leaderboard where that's the only thing you're changing, you could do the same thing for Hopper and any athlete, and there are multiple positions up the leaderboard. I said this about Danielle Brandon on Sevon's podcast. She got a 0. She did 9 events, basically. She did the equivalent of 9 events, and she finished 4th. What I mean by that is she got a 0 on the back squat. Imagine if she would have got 20, 34, I don't know.
Yeah, but motherfucker, it's not like everyone else is using a straight bar and she's using a safety squat bar. That's the difference.
Or her bar had Vaseline on it.
Yeah.
Or she had to do a front squat.
Oh, this is some flawed logic, Dave. First of all, you say it's their favorite. Now you're saying, oh, no.
Oh, boy. Oh, Davey, digging in deeper.
What the numbers are, I haven't looked at the leaderboard. But if she'd have finished mid-pack, so she would have been probably 3rd or 2nd easily. So that game goes in a lot of directions when you play. Like, you just can't play it in one way. To the pegboard, I looked at some of the footage of.
And here's the other difference too. Danielle wasn't supposed to do good at the back squat. Tia was supposed to do great at the pegboard.
Yes, great point.
Hatfield was supposed to do great at the pegboard.
I don't know about that, but not that bad.
He should have at least taken 10th, by the way, which would have made him the CrossFit Games champion. He took 28th, dude.
Saying at least 10th is crazy, but definitely not 27th. Probably.
How about 14th?
I would put him at like 15 to 18 for sure.
Hey, which might have been enough to win the games.
Correct.
Yeah. I think 40 points is all he needed or something.
Now, the game Dave's playing that's fair is, let's say he gets 15th.
Yeah.
Not 14th, which is what he needed to win. then
Right.
maybe he tries a little harder later. That's the game Dave's playing, that if then and what if.
Yeah.
Maybe he tries harder. That's theoretical. Everything else he's saying is hogwash crap.
Yeah. If Hillers had called you fit, no. Heavily flawed logic, another poor debate tactic. I don't know if it's a poor debate tactic, but it's definitely a debate tactic with poor logic. 15 and he wins the games. Dick Butter. Debacle, complete failure, especially because of bad planning and organization. It kind of was a debacle. That event kind of was a debacle, though.
It's a debacle.
Maybe if I say it with a French accent, you'll buy it. Debacle. Debacle. It was a debacle.
I mean, and I looked at some of the footage of Lydia Fish climbing, and they were climbing on some of the coverage at the same time, and both their feet were slipping. And Lydia, I think, ended up doing really well. I think she won that heat. Tia's were maybe slipping a little more. Tia also chalked her feet up, and she was also descending straight armed.
Tia chalked her feet up?
Where's he getting that info from?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I watched the behind the scenes of the Proven thing. Didn't seem like Tia was chalking her feet up.
Yeah, I don't think she was chalking her feet.
I'm sorry, with no legs. So Lydia was descending with her legs, being a little more. Tia also chalked her feet up, and she was also descending straight armed. With no legs. So Lydia was descending with her legs. So here's the deal. I think with this whole argument,
but that wasn't Tia's choice. She said she couldn't keep her feet on because it was like ice.
Dave sounds like a royal moron here. This is bad.
I am fitter than Grant 9 times out of 10. Objective. Oh, look at that little OBJ he got in there. That's fucking hardcore. Objective.
That's cool.
Wow.
Ton of variability in ability. I've talked about that. In some of the rest, what I mean by ability, people have this discussion around the pegboard, and these.
Is he about to say that Tia doesn't have the ability? Because I've already made this argument.
Hold on, there was something in here. Credit to Dave. Credit to Dave for publishing this. He's acting like this is live. CrossFit's cool. CrossFit's like the kind of guy, like if a chick teeths his dick while she's blowing him, he doesn't get offended. You just roll with it. Like you don't complain. You know what I mean? You're just like,
what to his dick?
Teeth. Like if your helmet gets nicked by a tooth, you know, when you're getting a blowjob, like you don't complain. Maybe you wince a little bit. You know what I mean? So she gets a signal, but you act cool. For the most part, you act cool.
Yeah.
And if she's like, sorry, you're like, nah, no problem. Practice. You don't be a dick. So I just like it. CrossFit's cool. He's giving Dave credit for this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go back 10 seconds because it sounds like Hiller's getting ready to go hard.
Arguments, ton of variability in ability. I've talked about that. In some of the rest, what I mean by ability, people have this discussion around the pegboard and these arguments, almost assuming like everybody is as good of a pegboarder as they are a CrossFitter. And that might not necessarily be true in all of these cases. And one reason why I say that, a standard pegboard that you buy from Rogue has 10. So when they have holes,
Dave Castro. I know people don't watch all my videos, and I don't expect them to watch my videos, but I used the point of the 2017 games where Tia had to do 4 legless pegboards. And that at that point, 8 years ago, she was the best at them. You think she got worse this many years later? And also, there was another workout in like 2019 where Noah, it was a split triplet workout, did just freaking well on that one too. No big issue. Why is it that all of a sudden, Dave, on your specific pegboard, that she does worse this year?
Was Noah at the games this year?
2019.
Oh.
The year that he was pushing Fraser. So he's saying that Tia is the best, and people assume she'd be better at the pegboard, but she's also been the best at the pegboard on those pegboards in the past.
The pegboard final went, the fittest on earth stood there helpless, was more of a debacle than this year's pegboard event. Oh, meaning when Katrin stood there? Jody Lynn, good to see you. Yeah, this year's pretty tough. Hey, it doesn't mean that the games are a failure or anything, but just is what it is. But it was bad. It's definitely a debacle.
3, 4, 5. Actually, let me say this: 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. A pegboard they buy from Rogue has 10 holes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This pegboard has 15 holes. So this pegboard on one side, 15 on one side, 15 on the other. So it's basically a third longer. So it's a much higher pegboard. This pegboard also is plexiglass.
Just sounds from his mouth now.
Yeah, this is what it sounds like when he's talking. I can count to 15. I can count to 10.
Yeah.
Good job, Dave.
So the plexiglass is a thing. And why I say that is this notion of this person's a really good pegboarder, or this person should have done that on this workout. When you're doing a 10-hole pegboard in your gym against a concrete wall or a wall with just a standard wall, the purchase there is much different than this wall where it's 15 holes long, so much higher. And you have the...
Every athlete I've talked to said that in rehearsal, when they were given 5 minutes with the pegboard, it was the stickiest pegboard they had ever been on.
Plexiglass. And so none of these athletes, not even Tia, none of these athletes have this wall to train with. And these are the same exact walls.
Are you looking for this, Hiller?
I'm not looking for that, but I am watching Tia climb up the exact same pegboard without any issue on here. Ready?
Tia wipes her chalky grip on her shoe, and then Shane yells. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go.
I mean, this is just from 2019. This is the one I was talking about where Tia is just like, yep, no problem. So it's not the pegboard issue. See? I mean, she is wearing Nobles here, so maybe that look how easy that is.
Yeah.
And this is however far into the workout. And I bet if I click up a little bit, you can find another one where she's doing the same thing.
I don't think I've ever used chalk in a workout my entire life. I don't know why you would chalk up on pegboard.
This is pretty cool looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look how easy this is.
I have those pegboards at my house, I think.
You should try them out with the chalk on your feet.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, I should do that. Why the fuck haven't I done that? I just need to get some chalk.
Dude, look how easy that was. And this is 12 minutes into the workout. And you know what Dave's going to say? Yeah, but she had to do them one at a time. This was 4. It's completely different when there's 4. No, they're not, Dave.
I wonder if I can find that CrossFit. What day was it?
You want me to find it? I'll find it. I can do it quick.
Okay. Better than me. I'll play a little more of this.
That have been used every year in the CrossFit Games. And the only one that's up is on the other side of this wall. The only one that's up outside of... And these are the same exact...
Except for Sevon's house.
Used every year in the CrossFit Games. And the only one that's up is on the other side of this wall. The only one that's up outside of Rogue is on the other side of this wall.
Hey, dude, you got to clip that, and then you got to show one where you're trying to climb it with chalk all over in your backyard.
Holy shit, that's crazy. That's crazy. I have a huge one here at my house.
You don't.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
I do not believe you.
Are you joking or just saying that to fuck with me?
This is the second time I don't believe you.
Have you seen that? Have I showed you them?
No, you haven't.
When you were at my house, you didn't see them?
No.
Oh, but do you know what? I cut the plastic off them that's around them. I'm looking at them right now. They're hung in my backyard.
The pegboards?
Yeah, I cut the plastic off. Here, I'll take a picture. Hold on.
All right, well, while he does that, damn, he left before I could switch the live stream. 7:57:45. 7:57:45. All right, she's coming down the pegboard. And I guess she takes her chalky grip and she wipes off her shoe. But this is also how far into the workout, and she's already not using her legs. I mean,
look at. Can you see that?
Oh, that is insane, dude. So you mean you just messed up your best friend on the show?
They go all the way up and then over and then down. I have 3 of them. But I don't. But I took it somewhere and had all the plastic around them.
The exact same ones that they use at the games?
Identical.
So Dave's a liar.
Well,
confirmed liar.
I don't know if a liar, just didn't know. Maybe he doesn't know.
I mean, hey, dude, are you agreeing with Lauren Khalil here that everyone has their own truth and that Dave has his own here and that he is lying because you legit have something other than what he stated?
Hey, and when those came to my house, you should have. Bill and Katie sent. Yes, Bill and Katie sent. Definitely pivoting. Bill and Katie sent to me. It came on a fucking like a big truck. They had to come in a big truck. Those things were massive. Massive. I had 3 of those walls, and then I took them somewhere and had all the plastic cut off around them, which was probably stupid. I shouldn't have done that.
I got the clip here if you want to see it.
Oh, okay. Add to stage. Okay, let's see. Is there audio? Because
She's
Oh, you
reaching
think
for a
she's-
hole that she expects to be there. However, she's sliding down it a bit. She then needs to lick the bottom of her shoe like a basketball player, like lick her hand, touch, right? Yeah, because that's clearly a lack of traction there.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out whether she's putting chalk on it or wiping chalk off. The person in the comments was saying she was wiping chalk on it, and then Shane yelled at her, "No, bitch," and then she wiped it off on the.
Well, the thing is, she's already
that.
been going legless for how long during this workout, right?
Yeah.
Lydia
Every
Fish.
time I see Lydia Fish,
How did you get that?
her dad sent it to me.
Struggling a bit at the top here.
So she's already going legless. So I would say that logic, while I like it, doesn't really go through. She's probably wiping it off to get traction, not causing her lack of traction. It's a good look you've got there, honestly.
I look like a nun, like a flying nun. All right.
So there is an unknown aspect, even if you practice pegboards, even if you train on pegboards, that is true to this. And there is some adaptability that comes with that, or some
God, this is a mess. He pivoted to the unknown and unknowable argument.
modification of how you train on it, or how you approach it and how you tackle it. So
It's your fault. You should have been ready for chalk.
I think it's not as simple as saying they were just it's all the pegboard. I think there's a lot of other factors. I think there is also, you could look at shoes. I would love to see an analysis of what shoes people were wearing, and maybe the shoes certain athletes wore were a little they were slicker than others.
All of that analysis has been done, right? We all did it in the back. We did shoes, we did sweat, we did ability, we did texture on the boards if it was just certain lanes, and then finally we realized it was chalk. I mean, you made that video where you wiped the chalk on that bar behind you.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I bet it's pretty sticky. Nope, it's not. There's still chalk on there from when I made the video.
Yeah, I remember it squeaked without it, and then it didn't. Yeah, it was crazy.
And even in the video I watched with Tia and Lydia, Chase or Adrian actually comment on Tia was chalking the bottom of her shoes. I really think that's probably not a good idea. And then this notion of chalk getting on the wall, I could see that happening for sure. And I believe that happened. But this idea that there would be just this consistent sheen of chalk across the whole thing that made it uniformly slick, I'm also not buying. So I think there were a lot of variables to it. I think some people adapted really well.
It wasn't.
I think others may have not.
It wasn't uniformly layered. It was spattered all over, and it was on shoes, the wall, hands. It was fucking everywhere. And whether it's uniformly spread or just thin layers and thick layers everywhere, doesn't matter.
Hey, dude, you want to know what kind of drives me nuts?
What?
Like, one of the biggest things right now are those frog grips. And the only way that the certain pair of frog grips works the best is if you wipe the chalk off of the bar and it's completely bare before you get on there, right? You know what I'm talking about?
No, but I can follow. I don't know, but
there are people who like chalk the shit out of their grips because they've got different grips, but then there's a specific frog grip that basically turns into a hook on the bar because it's so sticky. But the only way it stays that sticky is if there's no chalk to be seen.
Oh, wow.
It's got to be like completely bare steel.
Wow.
And if there's a hint of chalk on the bar, it turns into ice.
Wow.
So it negates the entire idea why you'd be wearing them in the first place.
Does it say that on the grips when you buy them? Hey, don't use chalk with
it comes
these.
with a specific microfiber rag to wipe down your pull-up bars with before you use the grips.
Oh, interesting.
I think I have them right here.
And hey, how hard is it to wipe down the bar and actually get all the chalk off?
Kind of hard, but like you'll see athletes go onto the floor. Here's the rag. Yeah, they send you a rag to wipe the bars down. But like you got to go to work on the bar, and in theory, it's the same thing with the shoes. Like the athletes probably want to go out here. Look at
If I go to an affiliate, will I see someone using grips?
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? That sounds like that guy in the World Fitness Project video going, "Oh, I've never seen a rower put together. This is a bike."
Wow. So people, this is even a phenomenon in affiliates. People use grips. That's crazy.
Yeah, and people wipe chalk and like people wipe everything down. So,
Man.
all of that said, no grip. No
Greg
chalk.
always
No
Greg
grip.
always had a Greg always had a chalk bucket at his house for all the at all the houses I lived with him at in his gym. But if you use chalk, you would get tore up. I don't even know why we had it there.
For what? Why would you get tore up? He's a
Because
gymnast.
he didn't want anyone using chalk in his gym.
Makes it dirty.
So honestly, I never even asked him why. I should ask him.
During
Probably.
the pandemic, that became a massive issue. Everyone's like, "There's chalk all over the place." I'm like, that doesn't mean it's dirty.
Oh shit.
I would go to war with people over this. Actually, that's why I left the affiliate. I couldn't deal with it.
Things like that.
It was chalk. People,
Chalk. Oh yeah.
things like that are the most fair thing to say.
I had grips when I was at an affiliate, and I couldn't even do bar muscle ups. I hardly ever used them. I'm very honest of you.
Yeah, it's like you went through the camera buying phase, right? Where it's like, ooh, I could get this to do this and get this shot.
Yeah.
Same thing with CrossFitters and
Oh yeah. I did that with CrossFit too.
belts.
I remember I bought wrist straps and I never used them. I was like, wait, what? Because Miko had them.
I tell
Just
everyone not
because-
to use them. It's
What?
not on the screen.
Say it again.
I can't see Dave.
Oh shit. Thank you. Thank God you're here.
You do good on pegboards in your gym doesn't necessarily translate to you're going to be good on this pegboard here. So, and then I even on
That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
Replay that.
That is fucking ridiculous.
Uniformly slick. I'm also not buying. So I think there were a lot of variables to it. I think some people adapted really well. I think others may have not. I also think just because you do good on pegboards in your gym doesn't necessarily translate to you're going to be good on this pegboard.
Hey, of the things he said, that's the most fair. What do you not like about it?
If I run a 5-minute mile at my house, I'm gonna run a 5-minute mile at the event unless I have running diarrhea. If I have a back squat of 500 pounds at my house, I'm doing a 500 pound back squat at the event. If I have a 3-minute Fran at my house, I'm having a 3-minute Fran at the event. I don't like how the fuck are you supposed? What do you mean it's gonna be different at your house than at the gym than the event? I can't explain that to me. Why does that make the most sense to you?
If you can do 25 pull-ups on a straight bar, and at the CrossFit Games they give you an angled bar where your grip does that, and all of a sudden you can only do 23.
Yeah,
that's what he's saying. Like just because you're doing pull-ups and just because you're climbing a pegboard, it can be different.
Right.
Like
that being said,
like you still want to train pull-ups the same way.
Right.
Like,
this
is the most fair thing he said.
That being said, when people did test the board in the warm-up, they said it was so sticky.
And now you win. So
okay. Sorry, Dave Hiller tried to save you, but you got butt fucked anyway.
Here. So, and then I even on one of the videos with Tia, I think on round 2, so 4-3, on her 3, she did the 2 with her feet. And then the third climb, she just went straight strict from like the beginning up. Didn't even really try to engage her feet closer to the top. And so right there, I would say, okay, that's probably not an advisable technique. So this notion that the pegboard event was a debacle, I think it was maybe potentially the truest CrossFit workout of the games.
Wow.
You know what? I agree with Brian Friend. I'm never going back to a CrossFit event because look at his fucking face, dude. It looks like the Scream mask in Scary Movie 2. It's like that little smirk when he's all drunk.
Hey, that there would be times when I worked with him where I'd be like, hey dude, I can't talk to you for 2 weeks. When he would start doing this shit, I'd be like, I'm done. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm putting you on timeout for 2 weeks. I can't.
1 second, I'm gonna show you a picture. This is what Dave looks like right now.
I'm gonna go fucking crazy, dude. You're making me crazy.
You see this picture?
I can move at. Oh yeah.
That's Dave. That's what he looks like right now.
I like
maybe this one.
He's a happy Grim Reaper. Totally.
You don't know Scream?
Yeah, I know Scream. Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy
that's
Scream.
Dave. That guy, this one right here. That's what he looks like.
God, the Scream went full woke. They got like a happy version.
Oh, they were making fun of him.
Yeah. Okay, good.
That's
I was like the kid-friendly Scream.
yeah.
And what I mean by that is in the unknown and unknowable aspect that was kind of, I don't want to say missing, but not there. That, you know, the new equipment, the new things, the different things. There are a lot of athletes in that field who, for the first time ever doing an event with that piece of equipment, was in that event. And so it's different.
Oh,
There's things around it.
In 20, oh, maybe he's at a point. No. Remember the year Boz program that they had to do single unders and Tia got all messed up?
Yeah.
On the single unders?
Yeah.
That's the same year that they had to do the legless pegboard. So Dave's point is again flawed.
They had to do legless pegboard? Oh, I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, I thought Noah Olsen would just completely destroy everybody, and I was wrong.
Yeah, he should have.
Yes, he should have.
In terms of the height, in terms of the plexiglass, that I think, and in terms of the volume, like, yeah, 4-3-2-1 was a lot of climb. It's a lot of climbs, and it's a lot of tall climbs. I saw Sprague's story yesterday, and he did a workout that his coach programmed for him. And it was like wall balls, 30, 20, 10, maybe with a heavy wall ball, and pegboard, 4-3-2-1. So they use the same rep scheme, 4-3-2-1. And then I looked at the pegboard, and in his gym, he was going up it in like 2. Maybe it definitely wasn't 3, but he was going up it like that. And then I counted the holes on that pegboard, and like I said earlier, it was 10 relative to our 15, but with the same rep count. So, Tyro, I do not think the pegboard was a debacle. I think it is exactly what it is. It's a test of the CrossFit Games, and it threw a loop. It threw some people for a loop. It threw a.
Did he ever admit that it might be the chalk?
He said that because there was chalk, it was Tia's fault for having chalked her feet.
And if the chalk bothered you, then you don't understand the unknown and unknowable. He covered all his bases. It's not the chalk, but if it was the chalk, it's Tia's fault, and it's the unknown and unknowable. And no one's ever used that equipment before.
Except for you in your backyard and the boys. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Variable in there that changed things up, and it's all part of it.
And it was too many holes. You pussies. You thought you're only used to 10 holes. This was 15.
Hey, this is the worst thing I've ever heard Dave say.
I know. This is crazy.
Pretty bad.
Test. And at the end of the day, Tia still won, and Jason Hopper won, and he deserves it. Jason Hopper dominated these games. And
Jason Hopper
said Tia still won, and he goes, Jason won.
Yeah, it's Jason. I don't think Jason dominated. Do you think Jason dominated?
No. If Jason dominated, there wouldn't have been room for him to have not won on the final.
But he did do the final event was really cool that he put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. There's no question. Yeah.
Yeah, or with not nail in the coffin, but what'd you say? With what?
There was no question.
Yeah, with no question. Yeah, like he crushed the last event, which was cool.
Yeah.
Leaves us with good memories.
Things up, and it's all part of the test. And at the end of the day, Tia still won, and Jason Hopper won, and he deserves it. Jason Hopper dominated these games.
I think he meant Tia dominated.
And so, like, the way that how he performed, he did great, and he had the red jersey for a majority of the weekend. So, had Ricky done better on that, maybe Ricky would have won. And had Jason done better on the snatch workout or the 2 triplets, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you can play that game all day long, but I think it's a disservice to Jason to question his.
When he keeps on saying et cetera.
That's when you know he's fucking lost.
Yeah, he's looking for something to say.
Right. That's it. That's what we can review. Leave your thoughts in the comments or questions in the comments, and I'll address them next week. Thanks.
He's getting ass pounded in the comments, huh?
Is he?
I don't know, but wouldn't you guess?
I'd hope so.
Still defending the pegboard. Do you believe Dave or not, the actual competitors out on the floor? Hey, Dave, I was a volunteer this year's games. Great event. Appreciate. Regardless of the pegboard, we did wipe the crash pads with vinegar because they were kind of musty. Not sure if that had anything to do with it.
Oh, dude, Be Friendly's live?
Sousa catching strays.
You like that?
That was funny. The 40. Watched the Fantasyland video last night. Okay, I thought he would be just getting ass pounded.
No. Everybody can go over there and ass pound Dave now, though. Like, everyone here, like, if there's
Oh, shit. Sorry.
300 some people watching, every single one of you guys go drop a comment on Dave's video. Let him know how dumb the pegboard event is and how wrong he is for whatever reason you see fit.
Say it with peace and love, though.
Hashtag P&L.
Yeah.
Dave, you're a moron. Hashtag P&L.
All right, Dave. Fearless leader. Honestly, all he had to do was say, yeah, there seemed to be chalk issue. Next time we'll have a way to wipe the boards down between heats.
Yeah, they would admit fault. I don't think they do that much. Not much.
Not
right?
much.
Especially not on workouts.
I don't mind sometimes like just standing your ground, but that one's like, I don't know, man. That one.
I don't like the justifications of it. That's what I don't like.
Do you think anyone on his team is like being honest with him, like Adrian or Chuck or someone's like, "Yo, dude, shut the fuck up about the pegboard. That shit was fucked up."
I think that would make him talk about it more. So maybe they are. Yeah.
Can I ask Dave if Sevi thinks he can run a 7 mile? I'm gonna do it today. Yeah, ask him. I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna pop a hammy.
No, I'm not. I told you I ran the first one in 9.
So you're gonna run 2 miles.
Well, I was actually thinking, fuck, should I just come out hot and just do it? I really need to warm up. I look totally different when I'm warmed up than when I'm cold. You know what I mean? And hey, and here's something else. I did it barefoot.
I wouldn't expect much less.
Yeah. When does the Beat 7 Mile Challenge start?
I mean, 7 minutes is pretty good. You're 53?
Yeah, I probably did it when I was 52.
I mean, that's good for a 53-year-old. Here, this is what you do. And I know you don't do this much, but you just ask ChatGPT.
Okay.
How many 53-year-olds?
Sevan told me he did 200 rebounding box jumps. He won't pop anything.
That's a good point. Very good point. Is that James Hobart?
Or it's a lookalike.
All right, let's see. All right. For some reason, it's giving me women's times. They already know. You're in the top 1% if you can run under 7:21.
For a woman?
No, for you, man.
I'm in the top 1%?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's not easy.
I'm telling you, I did it. 9 and hey, I'm telling you something else I did too. I ran this. I've done this workout right here. Hobart, you know what's even crazier?
Hobart.
Hobart, I've done that workout right there with a 30-pound vest on, like recently. That would probably scare the shit out of people, right? Should I post that?
Which one? Sorry.
I've done that the workout where I started at 1.5 inches and I work up to 24 inches doing box jumps with a 30-pound vest.
Oh, geez.
Rebounding.
Well, the thing about a vest is no one really knows how heavy it is.
Oh,
So
it's
I
fucking
don't
heavy.
I don't think it would freak anybody out.
It makes him 130 pounds.
All right. It says that it would approximate that there are about 2,000 men in the United States at your age who can do that.
Wow. So so you're making. I hate it that you're saying that. Now you're making me second guess myself.
You're one of 2,000, dude. You're built different.
I know. But I'm not a good runner, and I don't even practice running. I ran the first.
Say you aren't built different.
Not really. I'm just. I don't know, but. I mean, I don't feel special, but I just, compared to other people, I normally feel special, but I fucking live in a world full of obese people. I remember looking at the thing and it said 9 minutes at 1 mile. It was like 8:57. And then when I got off at 2 miles, it was like 15:59 or something like that. And I was like, oh shit. And I was running significantly faster the second mile. First mile was like a statue. But if it's 1%,
I made you run like a statue.
Hey, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it regardless. And even if I don't make it, I'll post it.
Okay. I hope it's like 6.5. That'd be sick.
Yeah. No, let's just go 9. I'm just gonna do 9 and the creatine mile. I will take a big dose of creatine.
God, it's Gary Roberts.
Where?
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got 3-4 minutes. I got to bring my dog to the vet.
I started here's how I do it. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I start at 1.5 inches and do 10 jumps, then 3 inches, and I go up by 1.5 inches every round until I'm at 24 inches, which is 16.
You hit your head on the ceiling.
Then I hit my head on the ceiling. Not when I'm standing there, but when I jump off.
Why don't you just put all those pads on in the half pipe?
I guess I could do that. You know what is crazy though? Each one of those pads weighs 27 pounds. I do get a little nervous putting that much weight on the half pipe.
You're kidding.
No, because it's fucking out in the weather all the time. You know what I mean? It's just that sits out there in the rain. I don't even like fat people out there fucking around on it.
I was gonna say, like, you wouldn't allow someone like me to go use it then. Because if I fell,
you could skate on it.
If I skated and then I like fell,
no, it'd be fine. Distribution of your weight all over. What's wrong with your dog, Hiller?
The dude had an ACL tear, so now he's got to go to therapy.
Oh.
You bring your dog to therapy?
My dog's dead. I came late. Thank God I missed it. Dude, let me put it, Tank, you're so fucking uptight. You've never come in your life. You haven't come in 20 years, dude. You're one of those guys that fucks for 3 hours. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Hiller, thanks for coming on, dude. Good time.
Yeah, thank you.